Hey there guys, so I'm going to call this video The End because I want to kind of talk about what this channel has been thus far, how I feel about YouTube in general, and kind of look at the goals going forward. I'm going to talk about some stuff that I've never revealed about how I think about this entire Dreamcast Guy journey because it's been a very strange thing. I am a completely normal person. I have no college experience. I have no real professional education. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just a guy who likes to talk about video games. But honestly, I think that's why this channel originally blew up. I think you guys seem to appreciate the fact that I am just some dude. I'm not really a gaming journalist. I'm not inside of any sort of media cloud. I just play tons and tons and tons of different weird random games every single day, and sometimes I like to yell about them. But I want to say that it's time for things to improve. Most importantly, I've seen a lot of people say that you want me to try and do stuff a little bit more outside my comfort zone, and part of that does involve a tech upgrade. Now, I have decided to do a very substantial overhaul of the setup. In fact, this is the last video you're ever going to see that's recorded on this computer. I have been constantly trying to do everything as low budget as possible. If you've been watching the show for a while, if you've been subscribed for the first couple of years of me doing some content creation, you probably know this, but I used an iPod Touch was my camera for the first 3 years of making videos. I have no idea how the heck I was able to make so many millions of views and draw in hundreds of thousands of subscribers with just an iPod Touch and like $60 microphone. But I think part of it was just the fact that I was passionate. I was always trying to talk. And even though the visuals were blurry as heck, I always want to try and upgrade myself. The biggest request I've seen so many people talking about is you want the game reviews to look better. I see a lot of people in the comment section saying, I like the points you make, I disagree with the score, but I appreciate the things you're bringing up. You have some valid criticisms, but why is this at 1080p? Why is this at 30 frames a second? Well, to be quite frank, I just didn't have a very good setup. This computer I'm running on now was given to me by a friend who unfortunately passed away. There was a friend of mine who worked for a magazine where basically they would mail him computer parts, he would review the computer parts, and then he'd send me extras. So this computer was pretty up to date because it was just people sending me, like it was this dude sending me parts that were always like 1 year out of date. But unfortunately, the pandemic got him. He was never an incredibly healthy dude. He was really, really nice, but he just unfortunately caught the Rona, and he did pass away. So I kind of wanted to, in his honor, upgrade my rig and sort of do things the way he wanted to. He was always telling me to get one of those 4K capture cards. He always told me to actually just push those extra things like getting better visuals. So I want to try and do that. I really want to try and make it so that more of my videos are in 4K, specifically the reviews that are games that are possible to run in 4K. So for random cross-gen stuff, a lot of the games that are running on like PlayStation 4 and I'm playing them on a PlayStation 5, indie games that are typically not running in 4K, those videos are still just going to be in 1080p, but now they'll be able to run at 60 frames a second. I'm buying a better capture card as well, so now there's going to be better color gradient. I want to make sure that all the colors, all the richness of the blues and the hues and the depths of darkness, I want to make sure that you're getting the best possible true video feed. If you are somebody that would go out and buy this game right away, I want to make sure that you're getting a proper reflection of the experience. It seems like there's already a bunch of reviews I have planned for January, February, and March. It seems like it's going to be nice to really test things out with that. It's going to be nice to see how 4K will look with things like the Uncharted Collection and Horizon Forbidden West. I do want to talk a bit about mental health. Just to sort of reflect on what this year has been like for me, amongst all the chaos. Obviously, I've been trying to do more expansive styles of content, doing a couple movie reviews, which people seem to really enjoy. The Resident Evil movie review got way more views than I thought it was going to, but I sort of like the idea of doing more of that instantaneous content. The new computer is going to allow me to render video faster, and it is going to be nice to do more of like short form daily uploads for whenever a big news story breaks. If there's a delay, if there's an announcement, if there's a cool trailer, if there's a big demo that randomly gets dropped, I want to be able to talk more with you guys, to have more of a conversational aspect of it. I like the fact that the comment section on a lot of these videos really creates this two-way street where I hear what you guys think, you get a chance to hear what I think. Everybody is really getting to participate, and I like that. But I feel like I've also sort of been starting to think about what life is like as a YouTuber. And I know that's strange so many years into this, but now that I have been doing consistent YouTube content every single day now for 5 years, I quit my day job in 2016. Now we're going to 2022. I mean, it's coming up on 6 years now that I've been doing this all day, every day. And in 2021, I finally found a better balance of it. You may have noticed that there were a couple times where there was not a video for 4 or 5 days. That was typically when I was just hanging out with friends or doing trips to, I live in Texas. I got to go over to New Orleans and stuff. And I want to thank you guys for being very understanding. I like the fact that because the reviews get so many likes, a lot of the news updates and stuff really kind of blow up. The amount of times that you guys do share the videos or talk about them, I feel like the YouTube channel is at a very healthy state. I feel like it's at a better position than it's ever been. Like right here, I just want to just quickly say it's bonkers to think that we've passed 210,000 subscribers. Now we have almost 72 million total views. It's been a very, very epic time. And I feel like I'm getting to this space where I'm almost questioning what it means to be Dreamcast Guy. In real life, my name is Max Shockley, which sounds like a weird comic book character, but being Max Shockley is a very fun endeavor. I get to hang out with my friends, kiss some pretty ladies, play a lot of games. I really enjoy the existence I have. But I keep wanting to improve the Dreamcast Guy aspect of myself. I want to try and make the content even better. And I'm going to focus on that. My biggest impossible goal for 2022 is going to be to continue the high pace of reviews, to keep trying to churn out better content, but maybe find a way to just constantly push myself to be better. Maybe more skits, bring back some of the characters like Doug Money, maybe do more eccentric one-off content. I want to make sure that I'm improving Dreamcast Guy as I improve myself as Max Shockley. I want to make sure that both halves of myself, this character I play, which is sort of how this feels sometimes, and also the person I get to be, I want to make sure that I'm having as much fun as possible while making content as fun as possible. I mean, that's the goal. I just wanted to talk about this because honestly, it's been a very interesting ride. I appreciate every single day that I get to wake up and play video games and hang out and honestly just share such good vibes. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys very much. I mean, I could not have done this without your constant support, your constant good comments, the amount of times that these videos get thousands of likes. I hope I can break 300,000 subscribers next year, or I don't know, maybe someday we'll get to 1 million. It's hard to say. Like, this just keeps getting crazier, and it's all because of you. Thank you guys. If you have any specific things in mind, content you want me to make, ideas for different series, I mean, please, always give me a holler, and I'll do my best to give it a look. Thank you for watching this. I hope you have a very good New Year's. I'm going to go party in some other state, I think, and, have the best vibes possible. Much love, have a great night, and keep dreaming. You think I'm going to bed? Hell no, I'm going to go play more video games. Thanks so much for watching that video. If you want to see something else, you can always click this link to see what I put up last, or, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Also, I promise that whatever I do, it'll try not to suck.